Hi, my name is Pat Cadillo. I am 24 and I'm a recent graduate at the U of A, graduating with a psychology degree. The person I was seeing at the time showed me Shiloh, and I wasn't thinking much of it just because I didn't really have like any volunteer experience like Shiloh before. So I saw basketball and horse camp and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I've never done anything like this before, and signed up from there. Back in 2019, I'd say I wasn't really doing too well for myself. I'd say like I was kind of lost, and the opportunity just kind of came out of the blue and I took it. And since then, I feel like looking back on that experience, I've learned a lot about what I'm good at. And I feel like it was almost like God's way of saying, hey, here are some spiritual gifts that you have. Why don't you use it for something good? After doing Shiloh, I started volunteering at the Sexual Assault Center at the U of A. And I feel like a lot of the skill set that I built from Shiloh was able to like transition over to the Sexual Assault Center in terms of like building relationships with people like right off the get-go and try to learn more about their stories. I've come across a lot of kids who just seem a little insecure at the start of camp, but like as the weeks go on or like days go on within the week, they get a lot more confident on like what they want to talk about, and it just doesn't seem like they have any shame of like talking about video games, shows they watch, stuff they do. When I look back as when I was a kid, I was like really insecure, and I really wish I had like an older person say, you know what, like it's totally cool to like have these like hobbies or interests, like be you. I feel like it gives me a lot of meaning in terms of like the skill set that I currently have. The people at Shiloh made it super comfortable for me to just be myself and to also like grow a skill set and like supporting kids. For anyone who's considering Shiloh, you just gotta like full send or just take a jump off the deep end. I like knowing that I could be there for like a kid and hopefully like impact their life in a positive way, right? Because I know some of like the backgrounds of some of the people who walk through Shiloh, they're not the greatest, but by the end of the week, it seems like they do have like the time of their life. They're having fun, they're just being themselves. And like seeing that, it just feels so good. Shiloh kind of gave me perspective of resilience. Even though I had like some hard weeks, it's great knowing that like I was bringing something to the table.